Huh. 200 subscribers. That's that's pretty sick. I just want to thank you guys for 200 subscribers. Um, I never really expected to hit 200 subscribers like today. I never really expected to hit like this many subscribers any day, but I just want to thank you guys. So I made a video that I'm pretty sure it was things I removed from Apocalypse Racing 2. I intentionally made it at first I made it just for like a normal video, but since I was like really close to 200 subscribers, I wanted to make it into a 200 subscriber special video because I put a lot of effort into it. It took like a couple hours to edit it, even longer to get the what is it called, the pictures and stuff for it. But yeah, if you guys have any ideas for what I should do for 300 subscribers, just link it, or like not link it, comment it down in the comments. But yep, here's the things I removed from Apocalypse Racing 2 video. Gonna be pretty interesting, I guess. Alright. Hey guys, it's Extreme Game here, back again with another video. Today, this is gonna be an interesting video. This is gonna be like the 10 Easter eggs in Apocalypse Racing 2, but this is gonna be the video things that they removed from Apocalypse Racing 2. Now, there are a couple, more than 100 things that they changed and removed from Apocalypse Racing 2, but I'm gonna talk about the most known, or like the most game-changing ones, or like the ones that like were in the game, or like a big part of the game, and then they were removed. So the main one, first one, there is steak. Now, if you've been playing AR2 for a good year or something like that, you might be saying, "What do you mean? There's never been steak in the game." But when the game was released, there was steak in the game. Now, I do have one picture of this, which I'm going to show on the screen right now. Now, this is from Who's Astro. I don't remember the video title, but I'm gonna put it in like the side of the picture. But yeah, credit to Who's Astro for this picture or like video. So yeah, I don't remember if it did stay in the game for a very short time. It didn't stay for like a really long time. That's why a lot of people don't know that there was steak in the game. But for people that bought it when it like first came out, they probably do know that there was steak in the game. So the second one, and this is a really big one. More people know this because it stayed longer in the game. But this was the M1911 was the starter pistol. Now, a lot of you might be saying, well, no, the snub nose is the starter pistol. But no, when a couple, like 2 years ago, when there was no ashline, when there was no volcano, or there might have been volcano, I don't really remember, but yeah, there was a volcano. There was, the starter pistol was the M1911. Now, the reason why they put the snub nose as the starter pistol instead of the M1911 is that they said that the M1911 was too OP, and they said that they wanted a nerfer, like a worser pistol, so they added the snub nose. And I can understand why, because the M1911 was sometimes ungodly. So yeah, the M1911 used to be the starter pistol, but it was changed to the snub nose because the M1911 was way too OP to be a starter pistol. So the next thing is findable compasses. Now, findable compasses, you might be saying, no, the compass is on the top of your screen. It's already there. You don't have to find them. But when the game was first introduced, or like when it was first made to the public, you could find compasses. So you had to find compasses to actually look which direction you're going, and yada yada. I will put a picture of this on screen. That's a findable compass right there. So yeah. Next one is findable maps. Now findable maps, I kind of want them to actually add this into the game again, because it was kind of like you have to find a map to where you were, but they might not add this. They probably won't. But findable maps, I'll put a picture on the screen right now. That's a findable map. It was like green and a little bit of white on the edge. But yeah, it was removed. I don't remember when it was removed, but it was removed eventually. So yeah. So next thing is, these are like the medical items. Next to the medical items. There's one more after this that's a medical item technically, but whatever. So painkillers. Now there used to be painkillers inside of AR2. Now I don't remember what they exactly did. If I remember what they did, I'll put it in the screen, put text on the screen. But I don't really remember what they did. I'll put a picture of a painkiller on the screen right now. They were like, I don't know if they were hard to find, but there were painkillers once in AR2. They might have, I don't really know. I mean, in AR1 they lowered the amount of damage you would take, so I'm just guessing that they did the same thing. But I really just don't know. But yeah. I'm guessing these were replaced with the health boosters. So yeah, because painkillers. So I guess in AR1, if you took so basically, painkillers removed for health boosters, because I really don't know. Painkillers. I mean, I feel like painkillers would be better because it's more realistic. I mean, health boosters, but that's just my own opinion. I really don't care. But there were painkillers inside of AR2. Next thing, auto injectors. Now, auto injectors were like pretty rare to actually find. You would find them in like military helicopter crashes, in military medical places, military places. You get what I mean. But there were auto injectors. Now, what these did was, once you use them, you would very, very fast get 100% health. Now, I don't really know why they removed these. Probably because it was kind of too OP. Because you took them and then instantly you were at basically you took them and then 1 second you were at full health. So it was pretty OP. But I feel like this is a good alternative to this, is like a military medkit, because a military medkit takes 1 or 2 seconds to take and then you're at full health. So they might replace auto injectors for military medkits. I really don't know. I'm just guessing that, but yeah. So the next thing is a really big one. There was an M4A1 in Apocalypse Rising 2. Now, a lot of guys may be familiar with the XM177, or what XM, basically a lot of people call it the XM. Now, the reason why the M4A1 was removed from AR2 was basically, this will go into the storyline of Apocalypse Rising 2. But this is the thing. So me and my friend were just messing around, and we realized that every gun in Apocalypse Rising 2 was made in the 1980s. The M4A1 was made in the 1990s, and before Apocalypse Rising 2 was released to the public, in the description it said based in the 1980s. Now I don't have any picture of this, but my friend has told me, but it was replaced with the XM. Now guess when the XM was made? The 1980s or 1970s, around before or in the 1980s. So I'm guessing the reason why they removed the M4A1, it might have been copyright reasons, but I think it was because of the storyline of Apocalypse Rising 2, because if you search up any gun that's in Apocalypse Rising 2 right now, it is made in the 1980s or before the 1980s or around there. So this was removed because of the storyline. So yeah, that's basically going to like the storyline of Apocalypse Rising 2. But yeah, they removed it with the XM. Before I knew this, I thought there was just copyright reasons, but after I learned this, I was like, it's probably not copyright reasons because a lot of games have M41 and they didn't get copyright. So yeah, yep, it was removed because of the storyline of Apocalypse Rising 2 with the XM177. So next thing is Harrisburg. Harrisburg was a town in the map on the the volcano island, and this is where like monastery was. Like there was Harrisburg, and then there was monastery on like a cliff kind of. So they basically removed it. I really don't know why they removed it. I kind of like that place for like getting looted, but I don't know. I really honestly don't care. But they removed it for some reason. I don't know if they replaced it with a town or they just removed it altogether. Maybe they had to remove it because they didn't have any space in the map. They could have just made more space in the map, but I don't know. But Harrisburg was removed from Apocalypse Rising 2. I really don't know why, but I think it's never going to be added back. But yeah, that's just my theory. Next thing, the Middle Islands. Now, a lot more people will remember this one and the Harrisburg one because Harrisburg and the Middle Islands were both in the map before the map we have today, which is with like airport and everything like that. So the Middle Islands were like, so basically in like the ocean in like the middle of like the map there was 3 islands, and they were like in the center of the map, and basically you could get to them by like basically swimming. There was only that way because boats weren't added in this version yet, but it spawned the MP40. There was like a shack and like there was 4 islands or 3. I'm not sure, but like there was like a couple islands surrounding the middle islands. That might not make a lot of sense, but in the middle island there was like a brown shack, and inside of it there was an MP40 spawn on the bed. This was where the German infantry outfit spawn on the bed, and there was a MP40 spawn on the desk and on the bed as well. So yeah, but it was removed, and now the MP40 spawns inside of a cave, and that's where the shack is now. 2 boss zombies, which are infected German infantrymen. But yeah, I feel like I don't know. I mean, I really honestly don't care, to be honest, a lot that it was removed, but it was removed either way. But yeah. So next thing is there was a hat in the game called the Dunce Cap or Dunes Cap, but it was added when there was the Weaved Basket backpack, and there was like the bridge connecting to Ashland and like the volcano island. There was like a SF crate in the bottom, like the bunker area kind of. That's when the Dunes Cap was added. Now I do have a picture of this as well. I do have a picture of all of these. I'll put credit to every person I took the pictures from or whatever. But this footage is from my video. But so yeah. So this was removed, and I know the reason why. So basically, the Dunes Cap basically means like you're like stupid, or like dumb. So I think that's like the reason why they removed it. But I really don't know. But they did replace it with the paper hats. Now I don't know if my theory is the reason why they removed it. I really don't know, but that's just my theory. But it was replaced with the paper hat. The Dunes cap was replaced with the paper hat. I don't think it's gonna ever come back to the game, but yeah. And the last and final thing is caffeine pills. Caffeine pills were in Air 2, and these were like stamina boosters. Basically, they would let you run without using stamina. Because like back then, when there was stamina, and when you ran, your hunger and thirst won't be affected. So basically, it froze your stamina, so that when you ran, it wouldn't go down or it wouldn't go up either. So I think that's what it did. I'm not exactly sure. It might have been like stamina boosters, but I'm not exactly sure. But yeah, that's basically it. If you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like, smash the subscribe button. Peace out.